He inherited his alien friend sisters. That made them as wise by law. When Captain Adrian Cole completed his deep space mission, he expected fame, medals, maybe even a hero's welcome back on Earth. What he didn't expect was inheritance. Not a ship, not a fortune. Alien sisters. The unexpected will. The holographic message flickered in the quiet of his cabin. To my dearest friend, Adrian, I leave you my wealth, my estate, and, by the law of our people, my sisters as your wives. Use them wisely, for they are noble, loyal, and bound by tradition to obey the will of their lord. Adrian blinked. Wait, what? The hologram ended, leaving a silent, alien glow in the cabin. His first thought, is this some kind of prank? His second thought, oh no, it's real. The arrival. By the time the alien sisters arrived, Adrian had mentally prepared himself for anything. But this was beyond imagination. 3 women, elegant, strong, and radiant. Each carried herself with the air of someone who had grown up knowing they could command entire fleets with a single gesture. Human, the eldest said, voice melodic but firm. I am your sister-in-law now, bound by our law to serve and accompany you. Your friend ensured it. Our father's law cannot be broken. Serve. Adrian swallowed. I mean, honored, yes, but this is a lot. We understand your confusion, the youngest replied. We will teach you the customs. But know this, our loyalty is absolute. Learning the laws. Adrian quickly discovered that their world had rules unlike anything on Earth. Law of the bonded sisters. Once inherited, the sisters were legally and spiritually bound to their new lord, Adrian, in this case. Law of respect. The human must prove worthiness to earn trust, affection, and guidance. Law of choice. While the sisters are bound, they retain the ability to withdraw their support if the human proves unworthy. It wasn't a prison, Adrian realized. It was a test. You must understand, the middle sister explained. We do not merely obey. We evaluate your heart, your courage, your wisdom. Only then do we remain by your side willingly. The trials. The first week was chaos. Spacecraft maintenance, alien customs, and the sisters' combat drills tested him physically, mentally, and emotionally. Eldest sister, Kayla, a tactical genius, relentless in sparring matches. Middle sister, Leora, healer and diplomat, sharp-tongued and quick-witted. Youngest sister, Saphira, wild, curious, a pilot with unmatched instincts. He failed many times, dropping weapons, misunderstanding commands, almost crashing their shared ship. Yet slowly, trust built. You learn fast for a human, Kayla admitted after a rigorous training session. I have good teachers, Adrian said, smiling. And you have courage, Leora added. Courage many of your kind lack. The bonding. Weeks turned into months. The sisters, though bound by law, began to reveal themselves beyond duty. Moments of laughter, quiet conversation, shared victories in battle. Adrian learned their fears, hopes, and dreams. And in return, they saw his humanity, his compassion, his unwavering determination to protect rather than command. It wasn't just law binding them anymore. It was trust, respect, care. The first battle. Their greatest test came sooner than expected. A fleet of marauders attacked, seeking to claim the inherited estate and enslave the sisters. Adrian, with guidance from Kayla, Leora, and Saphira, led a defense. Every tactic, every maneuver, every act of courage proved his worth. The sisters fought beside him, not just because law demanded it, but because they chose to. After the battle, Kayla placed her hand on his shoulder. You passed the trial of worthiness, human. You have our loyalty, freely given. Leora and Saphira mirrored her gesture. Adrian felt a surge of relief, pride, and something deeper, a connection that transcended the initial shock of inheritance. A new life. Inheritance had seemed like a burden, but now it was a new beginning. The sisters stayed, not as property, but as companions, confidants, and partners. Together, they managed estates, navigated alien politics, and defended worlds. I thought I inherited chaos, Adrian said one night, looking at the 3 women laughing over a shared meal. You inherited family, Kayla replied, eyes glinting with warmth. And adventure, Saphira added. And respect, Leora whispered, leaning closer. Adrian realized he had inherited more than lore required. He had inherited trust, loyalty, and love in forms he had never imagined.